It was a beautiful morning, huh?
Yeah.
Whoever said there's more day to dawn is right. Like, if you wonder what I'm doing here, this is my 2-mile turnaround. Jogging.
Oh, pass by here every morning?
Well, sometimes. Look, if you don't have anything to do, you're welcome to come along. I finish up at the snack bar at the beach.
I'm not a runner. I never jogged a day in my life.
Come on, the clothes could have fooled me.
Oh, these? I just like to look the part, you know, the image of health and determination. Actually, it's the shoes I love. It's like strapping on pillows.
All right, since you looked the part, you want to try it?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I prescribe to the theory that if you feel like exercising, just wait and let it go away.
Oh, come on, this will be easy. We'll just, we'll do some stretches first and get you warmed up. Come on.
Okay.
All right, put your legs up here.
Up here? Okay.
You just want to get limber down here.
Okay, actually, I don't even think this is such a bad idea. I can get in shape for when Larry comes home.
Well, if I would have known this house had a running club, I would have waited.
Oh, we just formed one. Dad's gonna take me on my maiden run.
Well, prepare yourself, madam. You're about to embark on a journey to a higher plane.
Oh.
Besides, it's the best thing I know in terms of a cure for a hangover.
Now, that's something I can relate to.
Good.
Which foot first?
All right.
Doesn't matter. Just trust your feet. Which one?
Okay.
Good morning. It's somebody's birthday. Should I bake the cake?
Ah, sleepyhead.
Hi.
Morning.
Hi. Look at me. One moment a sedentary teacher, the next, super jogger.
No, jogging, not you
Ready,
too.
set.
You're next.
Go.
No,
Hey, wait.
jogging. Never. Maybe in my next life. Ooh. Look at that. Oh.
That's what they've been all jumping up about, huh?
Yes, officer, what can I do for you?
You're in violation here, sir. The city ordinance 6705 prohibits domiciling in an automobile.
Ah, and a fine ordinance it is, too. Domiciling in an automobile is very uncomfortable.
You Mr. Capwell?
Yeah, it's all right. You don't need the cuffs. I'll go quietly.
It's quite all right, Mr. Capwell. You can park here if you'd like. My regards to the DA.
No, come back here. I broke the law. Hey, listen, I said come back here. Look, I don't need your pity. I don't need anybody's pity. What I need is some money. That and a job. He can't do this to me. I won't let him. You hear me, C.C. Capwell? I ain't dead yet.
So you see, it's up to you and me to pull them back together again. Because neither one of them are going to give an inch. I mean, not that Mom should. I still can't believe that Dad's been that cruel to her. Warren, are you listening to me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Well, look, see, as long as we're divided, we can't bring them back together again. So do you see how important it is?
Look, that was my point last week.
Why do you trust him? I mean, even if you still do, what good reason do you have? It's not being fair to Mom.
Look, this is it.
What are you talking about?
Look,
What?
this is my future. I think I might finally have one. Go on, take a look.
A nick can be difficult to repair. But this one was done in a snap. There you go. Try it on. If the fit needs an adjustment, I can take care of it.
It's fine.
Now you can go back to being a married woman. You must have felt naked without it.
Eggs akimbo. Very big in Europe this year. black toast, delights of ancient mornings on the Nile. And bacon. Bacon as you've never seen it before. I see. That's right. Don't look at it. Trust me, close your eyes and savor the taste.
Those rats, those politicians.
Huh?
This is just not just insensitive. This is criminal. This is an outrage.
You sure told me you wanted your toast light.
Look at this. Okay, the state runs short of a little money, so what's the first thing they cut back on, huh? Executive motor pool, subsidized lunches for politicians of the state capitol? No, never. They pick on women and children. I can't believe the nerve.
Neither can I. What are we mad about?
They're closing preschools in town. They've closed one in this neighborhood.
What? Let me see that.
I wish they weren't allowed to do things like that. What are working women supposed to do? What am I going to do a year from now?
I don't know. You're right. It's terrible. Why don't you eat?
I'm serious about this, Brick. It really makes me angry.
Okay, fine, but the breakfast is getting cold. Really cold.
I don't mind being tied to him. The baby, I really want to be tied to him, but I also want to provide for him. How can I do that if I can't work? If I can't afford to work?
Mind if I pat the little fella on the head?
Actually, this is his rear end.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, it's cute, whatever it is. And so are you. I was gonna say, so are you when you're mad, but I value my life.
I am mad. I wish I could do something about it. I'm going to write a letter to the editor.
Good.
Maybe I'll start a flood of letters that'll wash those rats out to sea.
Mm-hmm.
Will you help me?
All right. I guess there's no way out of it, huh?
No.
Okay. Well, to our first crusade together.
To our first crusade. To the beginning of a wonderful partnership.
Take that, bit brain.
Mr. Capwell,
Frank, what are you doing?
that's what I was about to ask you. Where did you get the coffee?
Oh, I poured it myself. You were in the storeroom. I marked my tab. Don't worry.
That tab's dead, Mason. Boss's orders. No more credit until you come up with some cash.
Frank, you'll get your money. I just need a day or two. Now, you wouldn't take a man's breakfast away from him, would you?
Enjoy it. But you're gonna have to come up with some cash to pay that bill. Strictly cash from now on.
Any time now. Frank, you interrupted my game. You owe me a quarter.
Good morning, State Street. Hang on. Mason, one of your lawyer pals.
Ah. Thank you, Frank. Yeah.
Yes, Mason. Howard Otis here.
Oh, hi, Howard.
I heard you've had some tough luck.
Oh, don't believe everything you hear.
So it's not that bad.
Nothing's that bad. I got a little time. What's up?
Well, nothing very big. You're probably going to laugh at me.
Try me. Tell you the truth, I can use just about anything you got right now. Huh?
Well, I've got Peter Flint's will here in front of me, and I just don't have time to deal with it.
Peter left a will? When did he have time to write one? Wasn't rich, was he?
No.
Only an experience. So, are you interested in being the administrator?
There aren't any relatives, and the public administrator has deferred the matter over to me.
Well, yeah, sure, I'll take it.
Great. You'll get as much as 10% of the
Estate? And I don't think it'll take much of your time. He only owns some furniture and a few personal possessions.
When's the reading? The will.
When can you be here?
I'll check my calendar. No, I'll be right over.
Good. By the way, the police are also interested in this little document. I understand they're sending Cruz Castillo over.
Sounds like loads of fun. Thanks, Howard. I'll see you in a bit.
You bet.
Bye. Hang in there, Frank. There's some cash out there looking for me.
No, the money shouldn't be a problem. No, of course, I'll need to do some on-site evaluation. Look, why don't we meet? No, what's that? No, today's fine. Yeah, we'll work out all the details when I get there. Right, I'm looking forward to it. Hi, Is this not the most beautiful morning you've ever seen?
Well, it must be if it's made you this happy.
Happy? I'm ecstatic. Maggie, something incredible has happened. For the first time, I have a future.
I didn't know you were missing one.
Oh, it's just I was missing a little direction here, but I think I might have found one.
Well, do you want to fill me in?
Yeah. Let me catch my breath here a little bit. You know what it's like? Just drifting around. I mean, for no reason, just drifting and never feeling as if you've accomplished anything.
A little, I guess.
Yeah, well, that's the way my whole life has been up to now. Not anymore. I think I finally found a reason, a goal. I mean, something to build dreams on, and hopefully something strong enough to keep them. You have any idea what I'm talking about?
No, but I'd like to. I didn't realize you felt quite so lost.
Well, it's just that I've been kind of scared of the way I've been going. Scared of being so much like my father. I mean, not that he doesn't have a direction. I mean, Dad's a real thinker. He's a scholar, but I've never been that way. Guess that's been my problem. I mean, when I'm not doing anything, I'm really not doing anything.
So now you're going to do something.
Yes, I'm going to change all it. I'm not going to live off the family's money anymore. I'm going to add to it. I'm going to add something to the world, too, while I'm at it.
Well, is it a secret? Is that why you're not telling me?
No, this morning, I'm going to buy a business.
Just like that?
No, not just like that. It's a little more involved than that. But I'm going to take this tired, noble little business and really make it work.
Noble? Well, it's a pretty funny word for a business. Well, I mean, are you going to tell me, or at least hint?
No, I'm not going to tell you. I want to show you. Look, I want it to be my first surprise for you.
Others that brought it in yesterday didn't know anything. Somebody must have paid cash. There wasn't any paperwork. That's that Carnation Killer's real name, isn't it?
Yes, it was. And you did right to call me.
Just didn't want any trouble.
I wouldn't worry about that. This is probably somebody's idea of a practical joke. My greatest grief is that I leave nothing that claims a tear. Lord Byron.
That's one I've never heard before.
It's quite tasteful, isn't it? He was a tough guy to figure out, I'll tell you. Still is, it seems.
Well, there's nothing more boring than listening to someone sit around talking about himself, is there?
Oh, I like hearing about you. Don't stop.
That's just like, seems like the first time I've had anything to say, and everything before seemed like such a waste.
Everything you've ever done?
Well, that's just it. I've really never done anything. Nothing real. I've always been addicted to the surface of things. You wanna know what I've learned? It's what you feel in here that counts, not what anybody else thinks about you. It's gotta come from in here.
It's strange. Came to much the same realization when I decided to become a cop. Before that, my life was going nowhere. I guess I felt like I needed to be doing some good.
That's it. That's exactly what I've been feeling.
Well, this is pretty exciting. I've never been witness to a transformation before, except maybe my own.
Well, this is nothing. This is just the beginning. I mean, from here on out, I'm growing, I'm alive, and I'm gonna finally get everything that I want out of life. Everything.
Yeah, if only it were all that easy.
Sorry I'm late. I had to make a quick stop.
I appreciate you coming down, Inspector.
No problem.
No, Cruz.
Mason, how are you?
No complaints.
Good.
Gentlemen, if we may, let's get right down to business. This document was found among the deceased's personal effects. Mr. Flint obviously prepared the will himself, but the form is proper and acceptable to the court.
How recent is it?
It's dated a month ago. I see your point. There is some question as to how sound of mind and body Mr. Flint was when he made up this document.
Mm-hmm.
But since there's so little at stake, I don't think that anybody's going to contest it.
Yeah, it's just a formality. Cruz, let's get it over with, huh?
All right. Here's the only passage of substance. To my beloved Kelly Capwell, who is my vision and my goddess, I leave all my money and all my possessions and the legacy of my love. I make this will in the unlikely event that death finds me before we can marry. If that is the case, I protect Kelly now with a curse on those who would separate us.
Is that it?
Yeah, the rest is all pseudo-legalese.
He didn't make any arrangements for a tombstone or a funeral?
No, there's no provision in here, and there's none that I know of.
He mentioned money. How much?
Here's his bank book.
Wow. $300. That's 30 for me and 270 for Kelly.
This will get you into Flint's apartment. And after Cruz has had a chance to look at the place and see if there's anything of interest to the police, possession is yours, Mason.
I know that.
Meanwhile, we've got a problem.
Uh-huh, I know what you're thinking. Kelly, right?
Yeah, what do you think?
Well, I think we have a legal obligation to tell her.
You know her emotional state.
Let's get it over with, Cruz. How much emotional spin can $270 cost?
It can reopen the old wounds.
If I may, you need the beneficiary's permission to distribute the property.
Well, that settles it. Kelly. Good. Yeah, it's Mason. Look, I'll make it short. Peter Flint left a will, and you're his beneficiary. There's a couple of $100, some furniture that might be worth a couple of $100 more. I wouldn't have bothered you if there was any way not to. Cruz didn't want to bother you either. Well, yeah, that's fine. No, put it out of your mind. I'll handle everything. Yeah, bye. Well, that's a decisive woman. Said she didn't want to see any of it. She wants me to sell it all and give the proceeds to charity. Minus my 10%, of course.
You're unbelievable.
What do you want? Respect for the dead?
How about respect for your sister?
What she doesn't know won't hurt her. And as for Peter Flint, he owes me. He owes this whole town.
Look, I already told you it's gonna be a lot more fun if it's a surprise.
I hate surprises.
Look, the only way you're gonna get to see it is if you come with.
Oh, all right. Let's go. You've got me foaming at the mouth.
Terrific. Hey, sis.
Hey,
Well, wish me luck.
you gonna go through with it?
Yep.
All right, good luck.
Thanks.
You're running on sand. Reminds me of those dreams where you run and you run and you never get anywhere.
Oh, come on, you got this far.
Oh, gosh, I'm gonna have to take an ambulance back. Oh, I'm sore, too. And, thirsty.
Well, I'll get you a smoothie, and I'll have to drive you home. You just watch this table. What kind would you like? They have a strawberry or peach?
Peach.
Okay, excuse me. Can I get 2 peach smoothies? Bacon.
Hi.
So you're still jogging on the beach, huh?
Yeah.
Didn't realize you stayed with it.
Well, actually, this is the first time in about a month.
Since the last time we...
Yeah.
Well, it's good to see you again. You look great. No, I mean it. You really do. You look
Thanks.
great. This is my first time, too. I mean, since the last time we jogged together.
Well, it looks like you have company, so I'll see you, okay?
No. It's just Miss Parks. Look, why don't you come on and sit with us?
Miss Sparks?
Yeah, I just talked her into a jog. She claims I crippled her. Come on, we can talk. We can
No, Ted, look, that's okay. I have to get going, okay? Bye.
Bacon, hi. Ted's just gonna come back with something cold. Why don't you join us?
No, I can't, really.
Oh, come on. I want you to tell me the secret of painless jogging. I know there's got to be a secret. I happen to think it's some sort of masochistic ritual. Come on, sit down.
I'm glad you decided to stay.
Yeah, Ted's been trying to tell me that jogging is some sort of natural human activity, but I have my doubts. What do you think?
I think Ted's pretty good at convincing people of things.
Most everybody.
Well, you know what? I just forgot I've got to call Amy. I told her I was going to do the laundry, and I don't have the time now. Will you excuse me? Ted, do you have some change?
Oh, sure. Oh, wait, it's up on the counter.
Oh, okay. I'll be back in a few minutes.
People know the women of this country are not going to stand by and watch the rights they won by walking in the front door, stolen by self-serving politicians, sneaking in through the back door. We're serving notice. Anyone who votes against preschool daycare centers might just as well start looking for an honest job. Legislators...
Wait, can you slow down here for a second? I lost you
No,
at the
I can't.
back
I'm
door.
hot. I'm on fire. I'm fueled by the fire of controversy.
Fine, but can you use shorter sentences, please? Hold on.
Okay, come on, come on,
but,
come on.
legislators and... okay, I got it.
Forget
Go ahead, slower.
Forget legislators. What we women are asking for, no,
Right.
demanding.
Demanding, good.
Are just the right to sensitivity for real human need.
Yeah.
We won't settle for any lies, any excuses. We won't let the children of this world suffer because of the insensitivity of a few of the worst among us.
Don't worry, I'm remembering every word. Just want to take a look at you a minute. You're gorgeous. You really are gorgeous.
That's just a euphemism for big and round.
No. Tell you what it is. It's a poor way of trying to say that I've never seen you or anybody so full of life as you are.
I am full of life, huh? Maybe it's having a cause is what was missing in my life.
Yeah.
Now that I have one, I'm not going to leave home without one.
And I want you to promise me that I can always carry your causes for you.
Oh, you say that with that sly smile, but I know you mean it.
Maybe you're right.
It's having this baby that's done it all. Now that I know what kind of a world I want this kid to have, I know what I have to do. It's magic. I have never written a letter to an editor before, and I'm gonna write one again. I have all kinds of ideas about how to improve the world.
You're a very together lady.
Not as together as you.
Oh, why?
I mean, look at your life. You're practically running this financial empire from Minx Lockridge.
And what about you? You've got the perfect job, which you deserve.
And I'm writing again. I've really missed that. We're going places, kid. Things are coming together, finally.
Maybe you're right.
No maybes. The world is ours. All we have to do is reach out and grab it.
Kick me again, I'll kick you halfway back to Oklahoma, you old mule.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I had visitors.
Well, I wasn't quite sure where to knock.
Well, you can knock on that damned old press in there. Couldn't hurt. It's got a head as hard as Herbert Hoover's. Excuse me, I just got to keep myself worked up if I'm going to keep ahead of the tricks of that old baby in there. She breaks down about once a week. It's the only thing you can depend on her for.
Sounds like you're in love with her, Pop.
You know me? Well, you have the advantage.
I'm Warren Lockridge. We spoke earlier on the phone. This is my friend, Maggie Gillis.
Oh, Warren, yes. Well, I am certainly glad to meet you.
Likewise.
Miss Gillis, I'm sorry about that display there. Actually, it's not such a bad old hunk of junk at that. It turned out the Santa Barbara Sentinel for 40 years. Week in, week out. Never lost a week in all that time.
Well, that's pretty impressive, huh?
Well, I try to take good care of it. She's hasn't got much wrong with her. Got some years on her. She's a good old thing. Well, you still interested?
Yeah, now more than ever. Before I make any decisions, though, how about if you give me some rough ideas to what shape the business is in?
Well, the sales could use some young blood. We've been keeping it running pretty steady at 60-40 now. Perhaps you coming in, you might want to raise it, give a new boost to the whole operation.
Sure, well, as long as there's still time for the news.
Yeah. Well, that's my philosophy, too. See, the truth is, my wife, she died last year. She had all the hard business sense in the family, and without her, I probably would have gone broke about 30 years ago. Son, if you have the desire, and you love the truth, and you have a fine, good disposition, the only thing that's left is just a lot of back-breaking hard work. I'd stick around myself, but I'm just getting a little bit too old, a little bit too cranky ever since Emily passed away. She was a thunderstorm, that woman. Well, you know the asking price. You want to look over the books before we start to talk turkey, huh?
No. No, your word's good enough for me. I mean, as it so happens, my trust fund will probably cover the price.
A trust fund?
Yeah, you might say I'm buying a job.
No, not a job, son. A life. A hell of a life.
Well, I only need one other guarantee from you.
What's that?
Well, that you'll stand around and help me get things started here. I mean, for as long as you want anyway, I'm going to need a teacher. What do you say to that?
Well, I might as well warn you, son. I'm not one of those teachers that are going to stand around and pat you on the back for B work. Even if you are my boss.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand that. So what do you say?
All right. Put it there. I got a gut feeling that Warren Lockridge is going to shake things up around here with his new Santa Barbara Sentinel.
Well, with a little help from you.
And the lady here, too, I reckon.
Yeah.
So, how's your mom doing? I hope she's surviving the split with her usual spirit.
She's fine. Everyone's fine. I imagine your father's still furious with Sophia.
Yeah, well, there's hope he'll change his mind once he calms down. There's always hope.
For some things.
Yeah. Well, my dad's saying the worst right now. That your father and my mom have been seeing each other all these years. Which is not true.
Why? Because you don't want it to be?
Because Marcello knows it didn't happen. I mean, for one thing, she doesn't even remember her past. All she knows about your father is how much she hated him.
You think Marcello's telling the truth?
No doubt about it.
Oh, Ted, if that were true, then...
Then your parents and my parents would stop acting like children.
Right.
Look at that. We're on the same sides again.
I don't think that that's quite correct, saying that we're on the same sides.
Bacon, don't you want this thing to just blow over?
Of course I do. I just don't think that it's going to.
Why not? Huh? I mean, if there was nothing going on between your father and my mother, then there is no reason for Augusta to stay on this war path.
The only way things are going to be fine in my house is if your mother gets out of town and stays away this time.
Bacon, that is crazy.
Look, I know, I understand. She's your mother. You want her here, of course. But her being back is stirring up a lot of old hatred.
Bacon, that is not fair. All right, there is no reason your parents' problems should hurt Sophia. I mean, she came back to be with our family because she loves us.
That's what she says.
Well, it's the truth.
I don't care. I don't care why she's back, Dad. I just want her to stay away from my family, and I want my parents to get back together again.
All right. Look, we're arguing about our parents' problems again. Bacon, I don't want to argue anymore. I love you.
Ted, will you stop it?
Like, I want it the way it was before.
It is impossible. It is too late.
We can try.
We have tried, Ted. How can I forgive you for what you did to Warren? Look, I have to go.
No.
I'm sorry, Ted. I tried.
You know, old Peter Flint lived a pretty good lifestyle. I mean, this stuff isn't exactly state-of-the-art, but it's not shabby either. This number here will bring $400 easy. You know, that's interesting.
What? What'd you find?
Well, I think I'm noticing a pattern here.
What are you talking about?
I think I know where Peter Flint went wrong. He never bought American.
It's funny, Mason.
Well, I thought so. No, I got another idea. I think I'll play up the relic angle. Own a piece of the lifestyle of the Carnation Killer. Like that? Listen to music on the very stereo that soothed the savage beast. Better yet, ponder how many women breathed their last in front of this very picture tube. Going once, going twice.
You're sick, man.
What's the matter, Cruz? They make you check your sense of humor when they pinned on the bad? Lighten up a little. Never knew Eden to go for the serious type before. And I certainly hear that you two are getting serious. Can we look forward to wedding bells?
That's none of your business.
Aha! No sense of humor, but lots of sensitivity. Maybe that's the attraction, the vulnerable, sensitive cop.
That's enough, good buddy.
Just want to make sure that you and my dear sister are being discreet, because you know that old constantly crabby Capwell, well, he wouldn't approve. Just look at what he did to separate his beloved Channing Jr. from Senorita Santana.
Don't push this, Mason, please. Don't push it.
Don't get hostile. Just pointing out a few facts. I think I'll check out the cutlery. Nothing. Not even a toaster. He's probably a fast food junkie. Well, let's see what I got here. Total comes to not bad. $400 for Mason. Thank you, Peter.
You won't forget the $4,000 for Kelly's charity, will you?
For the charity? No, of course not. I wonder what it should go to. Maybe toward a new wing for the hospital that treated Peter and then released him to kill again. Or something for the Police Benevolent League. You guys let him go too, remember?
I'll ignore that.
Yeah, I thought you would. I'll just ask Eden what the charity should be.
Great, you do that. I'm out of here. You can stay as long as you like, Mason.
Yeah, as long as, well, thanks a lot. I'll let you know how the sale goes.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Cruz. Not in the market for a good TV, are you? Guess not. As long as I like, huh? Well, thanks again, Peter. You have yourself a house guest. I can't stay here. Then again, why not?
Well, here's the deposit. As soon as I can make the arrangements, I'll get the rest of the money transferred from my trust. Shouldn't take more than a day or two.
Looks official. Guess you just bought yourself a newspaper.
Whew! I don't think I know where to start, though.
Oh, well, you'll pick it up quickly enough. You just write 'em up, get 'em out, and never look back.
Well, I guess I'll have to follow your lead for a while.
Yeah. It'd probably be a good idea to talk to some of the staff. I'll call a meeting for tomorrow.
Well, they don't just come right in?
No, we don't have enough space. Most of them work just out of their homes.
Well, what do you say, about 8, 9 a.m.?
Well, that sounds good to me. Now, listen, remember, when you talk to them, talk straight from the heart. They're good people. They'll give you a break.
Great. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Well, you did it.
Yeah, looks like it did.
So this must be the future.
Yeah, it's kind of musty, but think about those horizons, huh? Hey, Amy.
You guys must be writing a letter to the editor, too, huh?
No, actually, we're not.
Hi. You must be the editor. I have a really important letter here, and I think you owe it to me and women everywhere to print it.
Well, I'm sure you've got some good ideas here, young lady, but I'm going to have to consult my publisher on this one. What is it?
It's not really finished, but...
Here.
Run it!
Yeah, all right.
Thank you!
Well, but this is going to be an easy job, I think.
Are you really taking over?
Yeah. What do you think, buddy?
Terrific. Hey, listen, best of luck.
Appreciate
You
it.
really weren't.
Great.
Appreciate it.
Let's go celebrate. I'm buying.
Okay, terrific.
Don't
Thanks
miss
again.
next week's issue.
Okay.
Letters to the editor is section 2.
Okay,
Great.
All right.
Thanks, Pop.
See you guys.
Oh, this has really been exciting.
Yeah, it's been one of the most exciting days of my life. I'm so glad that you were here to share it with me. Maybe we should go celebrate, too. What do you say?
I wish I could, but I have an appointment.
That's all right. I'll drive you. Where is it?
Oh, that's okay. I'll take the bus.
That's okay. Look, I want to drive you. I mean, besides, I don't have anything else to do till tomorrow.
Thank you, but I really need to go alone.
Why?
Don't ask any more, please. You've been really wonderful today. Thanks.
Yep, everything must go. The address is right down there. Now, it's going to be first come, first serve. The owner was called away permanently. Be there. Here you go, Frank. Some of these stereo components are barely out of the box. I'm going to make you a special deal.
Keep the deal, Mason. How about the $100 show me?
It's practically in your hands, Frank. You'll have it tomorrow. In the meantime, how about advancing me a few more quarters? I can hardly keep my hands off that machine.
Why not?
You're Prince.
How's it going?
Wow, couldn't be better, little brother. I'm becoming world class at this thing. Watch this. Oh, well. Easy come, easy go.
Listen, you have had lunch yet? I was thinking about getting some cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
Cheeseburgers sound fattening.
Come on, don't worry about it. I'm buying.
Well, hey, that's nice of you. You can fill me in on the misadventures of the Capwell clan.
All right. Oh, excuse me. Can I get 2 cheeseburgers with everything? Thanks. So, you think you're pretty hot stuff on this monster, huh?
Hey, be careful how you talk about her. This is my sweetheart.
Well, this used to be my sweetheart last year. Think you can beat me?
I wouldn't want to humiliate you, Ted.
Well, I'm just gonna have to take that chance, aren't I?
Oh, allow me.
Mm-hmm.
How's Kelly doing? I talked to her this morning. She didn't sound so good.
Yeah, well, I think this little trauma's catching up on her. She's got this new psychiatrist, but I'm telling you, man, I think it's the only thing that's holding her together.
You mean Dad's not being his usual wise and loving self?
No, he's not thinking about anything else except hating Sophia. I wish he would just, stay back and see the truth.
C.C. Capwell doesn't see the truth, Ted. He invents it.
Oh, up! Okay, now watch this. Here we go. Come on, Papa. Nope. All right. Do it.
Now stand back and watch this.
Great, thank you.
Why don't we eat first and finish the game later?
All right. Here, this is for you.
Thank you.
Oh, shoot! Oh, Mason, man, I forgot something. I gotta go home. I'm expecting a very important phone call. You're gonna have to hang on to these.
Don't you?
Just go ahead and eat them both.
You're not gonna eat?
No. God, they look really juicy, man. You better, hang on to your napkin, huh?
Ted.
I don't even need to look at this.
You don't think there's a case?
Oh, sure. Anywhere but here, or against anybody else. Look, I'm really very sorry. I'm just not interested. But I wish you luck.
I've talked to a half a dozen lawyers and they all say the same thing, but nobody says why. Most of them won't even talk to me. I don't even get past their receptionist.
I wish I could help.
You don't think I could win, is that it?
Well, you're talking about going up against an empire.
Yeah, but they're in the wrong.
You just don't take on odds like that and win. Not since David got in a lucky shot at Goliath.
What can I do?
This opinion is personal as well as professional. You see, I'm a realist. I think the best thing for you to do is just to forget it. File it under the past and get on with your life.
But the law says I'm right. Look, I thought lawyers had an obligation to serve the law, whether it was convenient or not.
You were wrong. Now, I suggest that you go home, you pick up your life, and you forget about this hopeless cause.
What life? Until this is settled, I don't have a life.
The district attorney said we should cooperate fully, so if there's anything you need.
Just Mr. Flint's box and some privacy.
Of course.
Okay, thanks. Channing Capwell. No return address. Oh. An unreadable postmark. My darling Channing. The ocean wakes me, and I find myself thinking of you. How long has it been since we were last together? I miss you so much. I thought I knew the boundaries of love. I thought I knew the limits to my emotion. But you have opened up a new life for me. You've given me hope. You've made my life once again worth living. I guess you can tell how much I miss you. I hate it when we're separated for any length of time. Channing, I go mad with jealousy and loneliness, even though I know you love me above all others, as I love you. This love of ours, our secret, which we can't ever share with the world, it is a love that will last forever through all eternity. Your lover always, Lindsay. Lindsay Smith. Well, now, who are you? A secret lover of Channing's. And how did your letter end up in Peter Flint's safe deposit box? I think you and I are going to have to become better acquainted, Miss Smith. I got some questions to ask you.